Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another watch along. Barcelona versus Real Madrid, an El Clásico that can decide the La Liga title. Barcelona, they're going to be looking to bounce back from that loss against Inter Milan. And Real Madrid, they're going to be looking to make Barcelona's week even worse and pile on the pressure and make Barcelona's week a horrendous week. But guys, let me move this right there. Well, guys, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Sunday morning or evening, depending on where you are. But for tonight's game, Hansi Flick, same lineup against Inter. You can see Szczęsny in goal, Gerard, Martín, Iñigo Martínez, Cubarsí, Garcia in the back line. And up top, you have Raphinha, Olmo, Ferran, Lamine, Yamal, midfield-based duo of Pedri and Frenkie de Jong. Real Madrid, as expected, they went with basically a diamond midfield. You have Ceballos, Valverde, Bellingham, and Arda Culer. Up top, Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. That defense looking very sketchy. Barcelona going to have to exploit, but let's see what we can do on the night. There we go.
But also to keep their season alive. It's been a very, very difficult campaign for Europe's most famous club.
First foul of the game.
There we go. Ooh. Or you foul.
There was the challenge you were looking for straight away.
It is right, it is right. That's what it's all about.
All right, yeah. What's up, Adam? Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you.
Taken from long range by Raphinha and
good to see you again.
in the end with Garcia there. What a contribution he made the other night with that cushion volley. And he should have scored another one, shouldn't he, as well?
Yeah, Garcia had a couple chances.
It's interesting.
He had a couple chances.
Out wide in the shade on this left-hand side of the pitch up against Garcia. That could be a mismatch if he gets enough of the ball.
I'm behind again? How? Bro, I swear, it's like the stream on ESPN.
That Barcelona lead behind.
All right, there we go.
High wire, high defensive line they have. There's Asensio. Bellingham looks like he's going to start on the left in a kind of 4-4-2.
Okay.
And that's because Fran Garcia is going to need quite a bit of help dealing with Lamine Yamal down that side. Torres goes down, wanted a free kick, not getting it. Here comes the first raid by Real Madrid with Vinicius Jr.
Nice, Cubarsí.
With a wonderful tackle. Only 18. Timed that beautifully, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it's a simple enough tackling.
Oh, Garcia commits a foul. If we lose, it's going to be stressful. I would take a draw. I'd take a draw.
Afford to lose. The players know it. Lucas Vázquez. Oh, and this nearly drops it for Mbappe.
There we go.
Penalty kick. It has to be.
No way, bro.
And it's the simplest decision the referee will make all season.
Oh my God! Already, man. Like.
It's a mistake by Cubarsí. Just bounces up off.
Oh wait, he's offside.
That's offside anyway. That's offside, Ian. Offside will take preference because it's earlier.
It will if the VAR team, who we saw pre-kickoff, take it back to that.
I mean, that's an awful challenge by the keeper.
It really is awful, yeah.
What he's going with feet first like that. But if it goes back, it should go back, and it'll be offside.
It's offside. Oh, it's offside. Oh my goodness. What a start. My goodness.
Unfold. The VAR team, led by Juan Martinez.
Oh, that's a penalty, but Mbappe's offside.
The Clásico before now, and that's what we're waiting for here. It wasn't quite a red card challenge because it's double jeopardy.
Yeah, double jeopardy.
He is actually going for the ball. And the goal-scoring opportunity is...
Okay, so they're checking if it's offside right here.
If
Okay.
that happens, as you say, there's an offside question before that.
I mean, they're really taking their time. I'd like to see it again. But from the naked eye, I thought Kylian Mbappe was offside. But it must be a lot
It looks like it's offside. Look at this right here.
Taken a long time
Look.
to decide this. Penalty.
He's giving the penalty.
No way.
So they've looked at that offside. They've checked that.
Yo, what a fantastic fucking start, man.
And Kylian Mbappe, who did miss a couple, remember, back in the autumn, will take this early penalty for Real Madrid.
Oh my god, no penalty. I mean, no offside. I mean, this is a goal. Mbappe doesn't miss this. A mistake from Cubarsí, and Szczęsny gives away the pen.
Well, he got something on it, but Real Madrid lead. Mbappe scores. Szczęsny went the right way, but couldn't keep it out. And Real Madrid.
Oh.
Yeah, finished with a plum by Kylian Mbappe. Chasing Robert Lewandowski down for the Pichichi. And he's on the score sheet to give Real Madrid a wonderful start in this vitally important Clásico. Here's the challenge, or non-challenge, should I say. That's awful from the goalkeeper. He's been excellent, the goalkeeper. I have no idea why he's coming out feet first like that.
Szczęsny gets a hand to it as well, man. How is it not offside? Look at this.
Yes, I think he will believe he should have done.
It's not in the corner, is it?
And it's a good height.
Oh my word, yes.
Oh, Szczęsny should have saved that as well.
But that's all academic. Carlo Ancelotti's team lead here. But I get the feeling there might be one or two more twists and turns before we're through here. Probably about a dozen, to be exact.
How is that offside? How is that not offside?
Offside decision again, and we haven't seen any replays from the Spanish directors.
Mbappe.
To see it.
Martín with another mistake. All right. Was it bad defending, or what happened between the clumsy keeper? I mean, it's a mistake from Cubarsí. A mistake from Cubarsí. Szczęsny tries to recover. And
A nervy start to the game for him after that early excellent challenge. Bellingham. Now Fran Garcia. Valverde.
that's something that we desperately have to improve upon. It's our starts. Way too many times have we gone down early, you know, like at the start of the game. Way too many times.
Frankie de Jong.
Lack of concentration every single time. This makes things so much difficult for you.
Over his injury and also returns today on the bench.
I want to see how VAR determined Mbappe was onside.
Mr. Young again. Barcelona have got a long time to do something about this early scoreline. Lamine Yamal.
Nice, Lamine.
He's a good one. Eric Garcia got away from Vinicius.
Now we'll do nothing because of that.
Near post now for Barcelona there.
And Craig mentioned it when he was with Dan before. The front two, Vinicius Jr. has to get back and help. And he got done quite easy there. A given goal by Eric Garcia and Lamine Yamal.
Here's Lamine Yamal. Tries to stamp it up to the back post.
Lamine sends it to for a goal kick.
Become a global star already at the age of 17. Looks like Carlo Ancelotti might be managing Brazil at the World Cup in the United States, Mexico and Canada.
Yeah, there's the goal, the celebration, there's the hands by the keeper. Oh, you can see it. Just goes under it, just gets the bottom of his hands on it.
37 for the season for Kylian Mbappe, and he now is level in the race for the Pichichi with Robert Lewandowski. He also ties Ivan Zamorano for the most goals in a player's first season for Real Madrid.
And he will know that, Ian. He's got this game and he's got 3 more to beat Bam Zamorano's.
Who's going to go to the hot pot? No, okay. We need to be scoring a lot of goals against this Madrid defense. They are plagued with injuries. We need to get minimum 3 goals or something. Minimum. This team looks so dead and drained. I don't even blame them. The La Liga title race is at stake. These guys have to realize that, like, hey, there's still a lot to be played for.
De Jong. He and Pedri seem to caress the ball around rather than pass it, don't they? And it is a manicured surface they're playing on out there. We looked at it earlier on. There is not a single blade of grass out of place.
Optimistic on of this game. We won't have an easy time. What's up, Selvin?
Oh yeah. How can you not go?
No, my goodness.
Mbappe's got his head up. He's looking for Vinicius, trying to time his run. Mbappe on he goes.
Good job, Frankie.
How Kylian Mbappe did make a big change in that Copa del Rey final when he came on at half-time in that match and changed the game.
Olmo, you're into space. Nice, Ferran.
Here's an opportunity for Barcelona, but good covering by Asensio.
Yeah, he did really well. Didn't bite, didn't dive in early. Caught up with Ferran Torres.
There has to be a foul on Jude Bellingham, no? Oh, no, it's not foul. Okay.
And wins the ball. Barca foot corner.
Come on. That's a 1-point lead, yeah. If Real Madrid win this game, Barcelona, they're going to have a 1-point lead.
Looking for the flick on the near post. That doesn't happen. And Ceballos can bring it away for Real Madrid. Barca are 1 down, but here's something. They've scored in 54 of their 56 games this season.
Oh, yeah, I fully expect...
Hey, that's a foul.
Ian. But I expect Real Madrid to score again.
Where they're averaging just about 3 goals a game all season. 163 in all competitions.
Yo, what are we doing? We're 10 minutes in and we're giving away silly passes. We're making silly mistakes on the ball.
They were favourites to win the Champions League before Inter dumped them out. It hurt. It hurt big time for Hansi Flick and his players.
I mean, yeah, of course.
As long as they learn from it.
It was clean from Jude.
Slightly naive to lose once Raphinha put them ahead. They took chances when they didn't need to. That's the style. I understand that. But with a bit of experience, they'll come again next year.
Here's Pedri. And Cubarsí. Now the older heads, Martinez. I thought they missed him when he went off.
He went off
the other night.
Yeah.
He went off because of the yellow card. What's up, Mustafa? This team looks and is playing so ass. No way, Olmo. We don't even can't even string a single pass. We're making silly mistakes. We're not looking concentrated or focused whatsoever.
Nice play from Pedri.
We're conceding way too early. We're conceding first way too many times. I'm not liking it. These lads are cooked. We lost midweek and I'm still upset. We need to move on and win. Minimum, just don't lose. Just don't lose.
If they hold on to the win here, they'll cut the gap to 1 point and they could go top on Wednesday night because Barcelona don't play again until the derby with Espanyol on Thursday. So full of intrigue as Mbappe takes advantage of another mix-up in there. Vinicius on the turn, couldn't quite get a shot away.
Foul.
Great challenge, actually, by Gerard Martín on Arda Güler.
Who's limping a little, by the way, Culer. Eric Garcia.
Nice, Lamine.
Lamine Yamal went past 2, not 3.
No foul.
Yamal stayed down. Mbappe's in again here. 2-0. Kylian Mbappe is running riot here at Montjuic, and Real Madrid
How is there not a foul on Lamine Yamal?
Barcelona.
How is there no foul?
On Lamine Yamal. But I don't think it's forthcoming. I think it was Fede Valverde. I don't think it was Jude Bellingham. Eric Garcia's right up the pitch in, and there is acres of space. They want a foul for that. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. And look at the space for Vinicius Junior. Is Mbappe offside?
No, he's not outside. No.
You have to say with the naked eye, you don't like to second guess.
Oh my goodness, man.
And he does the goalkeeper pause, makes the goalkeeper sit down.
This is a terrible fucking start, man.
He's surely rising to the occasion this evening. He's well on his way to getting a hat-trick, Kylian Mbappe. Barca 0, Real Madrid 2. What a start.
What a start it is indeed. Remember, in the first Clásico he had this season, he was caught offside 8 times, a La Liga record since they started the record. It turned into a nightmare for him, the game. Here he's making a statement to all those people who say, well, you've got all these goals this season, but it's not really worked out, the move.
Well, and he's certainly stayed onside, hasn't he? I mean, he cuts inside Lamine Yamal, goes inside Fede Valverde here, and then almost loses control, gets a touch, jumps. Referee is in an ideal spot. That's not a foul. Not enough to change the game around.
Well, it's
going to be a goal.
It wouldn't go into the clear and obvious error category. No, would it?
It's not going to be offside. Mbappe is onside. It's on. Is that a foul?
Limping. Let's hope he's okay. It looked a fairly innocuous challenge.
Well, this is a horror start for Barcelona. I did wonder a little going into this game how much of an emotional scar there still was for them from the other night. It's a quick turnaround, and they've looked a little bit at 6s and 7s at the back, haven't they?
Yeah, but I don't think it's a quick turnaround. I really don't.
What happened here?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not when you've got a game like this. And you
Quick turnaround. It's the game after.
Effectively. Well, they're going to need a mighty comeback to do it.
Yo, if we lose this game, it's like, come on. Like, we're not serious.
You can see. I said Madrid would score again. You can see defensively Barcelona. They take chances, and once you lose the ball, they are open for counter-attack, and Madrid are too quick.
Clearly Mbappe's in the mood, isn't he? Here is Lamine Yamal. He seems to be okay. We'll keep an eye on that. Back to Raphinha. Stunned into silence. Pedri plays another ball in. Torres was waiting to get a header away. Lamine Yamal with a dipping effort, and it needed saving.
Good try from Lamine. Good try.
Celebrating his 33rd birthday, the great Belgian keeper.
Yeah, I don't know whether it was going to go in. You'd have to see the behind shot. It's probably just drifting wide, actually.
And with that goal, Kylian Mbappe becomes
not that much power.
the league's top goal scorer.
Raphinha to play it in, and that nearly drops.
Yet again, man. We're conceding way too many goals right here.
Shell-shocked, I think.
Way too many goals.
Around here for Barcelona and their supporters.
Yeah, probably just going wide.
Or that hard work and beautiful football down the drain just like that.
Culer playing it on that right-hand side of Real Madrid.
Come on, Raphinha, come on.
Raphinha trying to cut it back.
Well, at the end of the day, guys, we're still top. It's just that we leave no room for error right here. Zero. Team is exhausted, not surprised. You know, when that was, I wasn't gonna mention this, but I was actually surprised Hansi flicked with the same 11. I thought, hey, maybe the ooh, what a shot from Gerard Martín. I thought that maybe the inclusion of maybe like a Gavi, a Ferran, a Christensen.
Beautifully outside of the left foot, rising.
What a shot from Gerard Martín.
Quite central.
That was an absolute tracer bullet.
There we go. There we go. Eric Garcia with one. Eric Garcia with one. Come on. 2-1. 2-1. We're scoring goals. We're scoring goals against this team. Why are we conceding so much, man? How are we conceding so many goals?
Garcia can't miss.
Good job, Garcia. What a goal. Barcelona, we're knocking. Come on.
Ferran Torres just gets in at the near post.
Assist from Ferran.
Garcia fast asleep. Allows Ferran Torres to run around and get in front of him.
There we go. What a header.
You cannot let that happen. Flick on, goal, back in the game.
Game back on.
In every game, Barcelona. What a start. 3 goals in the first 18 minutes or so. And remember, they'd already been 16 this season.
No way. Okay, you showed that one, but I want to see the offside call for the first goal.
Here's the second goal, Ian, that was...
Yes, on... I want to see the first one. Exactly. I don't want to see the second goal.
Just to clear it up.
Yeah, he looked onside and he was.
Yeah, I'd like to see the first one, though. We haven't seen any definitive lines.
No, they haven't.
I thought that was a lot tighter.
Well, he always looks very, very philosophical, but whatever happens with Carlo Ancelotti this season, what a coach he's been for Real Madrid. 15 trophies, that's more than any other.
We're masochists as fuck. We love being down. Nah, but like, it's not sustainable. You make things so difficult for yourself.
Up to Gerard Martín. He's been playing so well, really, that it'd be quite hard.
Look at that right there.
Even though Balde is fit and raring to go again.
So there's that ball. Why don't Madrid chuck one over the top? Barca had pushed right.
There we go.
Up.
Raphinha.
Culer gave it away. Raphinha plays
No
it.
way.
Torres was waiting, and their Real Madrid do look shaky and vulnerable back there. And you've got to say it, the strikers are far better than the defenders on both teams. Hence the number of goals.
They dilly and dallied with it there, Madrid on the
Okay, come on.
Pull one over the top. Kylian Mbappe is quicker than Iñigo.
That's why I stopped stressing out at this point.
He's playing in the opposition's half.
Pau Cubarsí to Eric Garcia.
So wait, so you called that, but you don't call the foul from... My goodness.
Got to say about Garcia, he's a reliable guy to have to come into the team, isn't he, when you've got a major injury. De Jong, Martín again, much involved, as he was in Milan the other night. Stabbed on, Lamine Yamal. He's coming back quickly again. Dani Olmo to play it in. Martín, big chance to equalise. Didn't go for the shot. But
No way, Ferran.
But he doesn't.
We're knocking. We're there.
Like scoring with every attack.
Yeah, that right-hand side of the pitch is very weak, isn't it, for Real Madrid?
What happened here?
And they're looking at something else. No, I don't know what they were looking
whether
at.
there's a foul on the Lucas Vázquez on the back
No
post.
foul on Raphinha.
Martín should have shot Ian, shouldn't he?
Oh my goodness.
Well, the way he hit that other shot, if he exploded a shot from that close range. There are more incidents coming. Ferran Torres, who, by the way, since he's come into the side with the Lewandowski injury, since the start of February, he's scored more goals.
And I'm pretty sure these guys are, what's it called? Teammates in the national team. Asensio was called up, I believe.
Jude Bellingham. I haven't mentioned him that much so far. Penned in here, Real Madrid. Can they find a way to beat that press and find space? Torres chasing again.
There we go.
What a start to the game.
Yeah.
Living up to the billing, all right. Dani Olmo. Will be a Barcelona corner.
Okay, Barcelona corner.
Set piece goals this season, the most in La Liga.
What, Raphinha, what are you doing? Raphinha, tell me exactly what you're doing right there. Great job recovering, though. Like,
So good and dangerous and lethal with that left foot cutting in from that sort of angle.
Yeah, just not enough power on that.
wasn't a great shot, for being honest.
Shot on the inside to Ceballos, who's caught by Dani Olmo. Almost not happy, thinks he made a bit of a meal of it, but it looked like a foul.
Well, he did, because he's just got up. So he did make a meal of it.
At the moment, Real Madrid can't get over the halfway line.
I don't know why they're trying to play there all the time. Barca are just going to press and press and press them. Panic stations all the time.
The press has to be amazing for that high line to work. If not, you expose yourself.
Found a little
See Mbappe's run again, and there's the run there.
Culer, and look at the room here for Mbappe if they get that right with that high line.
That is on every single time. I think he was offside, Kylian Mbappe there, but that run is on all the time. You don't even have to look up. If it comes to you, you're flipping it over the top.
And they must have worked on that all week. They've had a clear week ahead of this game.
Yeah.
Chipping it into that area all the time, trying to take the pace off it so it doesn't go through to the goalkeeper. But it's
Hey, that's a yellow. That's a yellow. That's a yellow. That's a yellow.
Nice battle.
How is Asensio not booked? I don't know, man.
A really lovely battle, Asensio and Ferran Torres. They've been going at it off the ball as well.
If Ferran goes through there, he's... Culer is just finding the right passes to Mbappe.
Have scored 3 goals 32 times this season. They're going to need 3 today by the look of things.
Yeah, and you're going to have to keep them out the other end, which is the hard part.
Well, some of the games are starting to resemble basketball matches. Dani Olmo and Raphinha hovering over the ball in charge of the plot. It's Raphinha to drift one towards Martín.
That's a corner.
Never did quite get to him.
That's a corner.
Bellingham gets his head on it. Nice ball. Bellingham just round the back, just gets a little touch there. Take it away from Ferran Torres.
Yeah.
They have to be careful, Madrid here. They can't allow Ferran Torres to jump in front of Fran Garcia. It was poor before by the left back.
Raphinha again goes deeper this time. It's too deep for everybody.
Oh.
Chance to remind you, don't miss Disney's
Guys, just one more game. One more, top level performance. Come on.
There's the goal. See, how does he get in front of the left back? That cannot happen, Ian. That's awful to watch. They will
Come on.
gutted. The staff of Real Madrid seeing that goal go in when you're 2-0 up.
First ever Clásico goal that for Eric Garcia. Here is Garcia again.
Look at what Raphinha is. Oh my. Second half, I'm bringing on Balde. Second half, I'm definitely bringing on Balde, regardless.
Trying for the first time of this season. Garcia's let that run.
Nice job, guys.
It's Pedri, the ace pass picker in that midfield.
Great job, Frankie.
Bellingham couldn't get it past to Jong.
There you go.
Now, Lamine Yamal.
Hey, he doesn't even get the ball.
Verdi left something on him there. And guess
He doesn't even get the ball. Rightfully so.
Yeah, first one of the game.
Oh my. Martín not even having a bad game. Raphinha's just weird. Martín isn't having a bad game.
And then Fede Valverde just comes and takes everything.
Well, this is the treatment he's going to get, isn't it?
Yeah.
They will try.
When is Koundé back? Nah, Koundé's just consider him out for the season.
Wasn't that bad because he does lose control of the ball.
Consider him out for the season.
I think the referee's just putting his marker down now.
Koundé's injury is like 3 weeks.
Olmo's in charge of it. It's an outswinger. Lamine Yamal, bit of a miss kick from him for once. Drifting out to the other side.
Eric is doing a good job. I mean, Eric Garcia has been solid.
31 and none of their last 15 in La Liga. Lamine Yamal's drifted out to the left-hand side for a moment or two. Raphinha. Lovely slick football around the edge of the box.
Wow.
Martín.
Martín is way too left-footed, man.
Yamal. Trying to get him half a yard to get a shot away in there. Didn't quite happen.
Pedri kills Lamine, man. We already know that they were going to target Martín, but they haven't even targeted Martín this game. Both of the goals that we conceded were from, I would say, Eric Garcia's side. The first goal was a mistake from Cubarsí, and the second was Barcelona's high line being exposed.
It's a high boot by the look of it, that by Jong.
Yeah, Jude Bellingham just bends a little bit. It's not that high, really. Again, Madrid trying to play out from the back. Oof, they're taking chances.
Barcelona keep winning it back.
I don't know why they keep doing it. I really don't.
Okay.
They've hardly been in the Barcelona defensive half for the last 10 minutes.
Yamal again. To Torres, who got a second bite of the cherry there. Pedri, Torres, Yamal.
Qué golazo. Qué golazo from Lamine. Qué golazo. Calma, calma. Lamine goes calma. Hey, what a goal. What a goal from Lamine. Let's go, boys. 2-2. 2-2. What a goal. What a goal from Lamine.
Real Madrid's half. Real Madrid can't get out.
Oh, man. Come on, boys.
The most perfect angle is the handball by
That's not handball. No, fuck out of here.
But anyway,
No, that's not handball. That's literally in his armpit.
laid off just comes in and bends it into that far corner around a host of Real Madrid white shirts. So Courtois
Nah, come on.
is unsighted, can't see it and can't stop it.
What a goal from Lamine. Holy moly.
It's already a trademark.
What a goal. Araujo and Vinny next half? I don't know. I don't know.
He doesn't usually need much backlift, and his accuracy is pretty much unerring. Not even a goalkeeper as good as Courtois could get to it. And Barcelona.
That's ours. That's ours. That's ours.
Incredible, really, the number of goals they
Come
are
on, boys.
putting in.
Yeah, they were 2 down against Milan, weren't they? Into Milan in both games, yet they managed to come back into the game, no problem at all. Being behind, being 2 goals behind, doesn't even bother Barca at all.
Nice, Pedri, you recover. Raphinha, come on, Raphinha. There we go, Raphinha. There we go. There we go, 3-2. We come back. There we go. Come on, Raphinha. Let's go.
Quite astonishing.
Yeah, and the biggest assist there goes to Real Madrid.
And what a mistake from Mbappe. What a mistake. What a mistake.
Exploited them so easily. Have a look at this goalie.
Oh my God.
A mix-up between Dani Ceballos, Kylian Mbappe. Lucas Vazquez is halfway up the pitch. Look where Lucas Vazquez is.
Mistake.
He's gone. And now he can't get back.
That was a mistake from Mbappe. That was a mistake from Mbappe.
And Barca have rightly punished them again. The men of the moment, Lamine, Yamal and Raphinha on the score sheet.
Great shot, Raphinha. 3-2.
We've still got 10 minutes to go with the first half.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing.
Come on.
Easily the best scoring season of Raphinha's career. He's up to 33 now.
Let's fucking go, man.
And
Just like that, we're back in it.
Down in the dumps only a few minutes ago, 2-0 down, find themselves 3-2 up, and these fans believe this team is on its way to being crowned champions of Spain.
Thing is, Ian, the way these teams are playing, this is going to be 6-4. This game.
6-4.
Because defensively, they're all over the place. Both teams are all over the place.
Find you, Martín.
That phrase, defense is dominating.
Oh, no chance.
Nice, let's go. PSG is probably going to be winning 1 billion.
They look like scoring with every attack. Yeah. They have scored with 3 of the attacks. And here's De Jong again. By the way, Lamine Yamal has now moved to 12
Passes Pedri.
Liga goals. That's the most by any player before their 18th birthday. I think a couple of players had that record. Ansu Fati was one of them. He's on the bench for Barca today.
You're already seeing that battle. Hey!
Well, did he take him out? And was that a red card offence?
Just a yellow?
No, it's
What? He's last man.
It wasn't. It was too far wide. It was a yellow card. He gets across him. He had plenty of time to get back around him. Tchouaméni, goal side of him to block him off. But there's a yellow card.
He's given the ref a decision to make, and yellow was the call.
Ferran is through on goal right there.
Oh, absolutely. 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 I'm certainly not disputing that. I just don't think
What?
it's a red card offence.
And not even the Barcelona players are really arguing very fiercely on that front.
Okay, that's surprising. That is surprising. So because of how wide it was?
They do win this, just a reminder, they go
All right.
7 points clear with 3 to play, and it could all be wrapped up in midweek. Yeah. They could wrap it up in a derby against Espanyol.
All right, come on, Raphinha.
About which more in a moment as Raphinha takes another free kick. Martín
Cubarsí. No, you sky it.
It's lashed over the bar by Cubarsí.
I mean, every ball that goes into the box, they look as if they're going to score from. I mean, that was a chance, wasn't it?
Big chance.
That was a big chance.
Yeah, that El Derby Barcelona will square off the 2 big rivals Thursday, 3 o'clock Eastern time on ESPN+. It could be a scenario, though, where Barcelona win the title sitting at home if Real mess up against Mallorca in midweek. They played the game before. So,
We need 11v11 at one action.
as well.
Me, I just want an easy win, man.
Barcelona
I just want an easy win. We move on. Simple as that.
down today, but they'd be as good as there if they get the 3 points.
Oh, mistake from Tchouaméni.
Torres in behind him. Tchouaméni recovers just about, but it underlines
No way,
the conviction.
Ferran.
It is shambolic back there.
Terrible. Why is he diving and trying to volley it? Just let it bounce and then deal with it with your strength. I mean, I know he's not a centre defender. You can't be too critical. But Real Madrid are all over the place defensively.
Well, I mean, it's not their natural. It's not their center backs. They have a backup right back, and they have a
Carvajal, wouldn't they? At right back, Eder Militao. Rudiger
That's not
was
that's not offside.
unfit, and Mendy
Oh, that one is offside. That
This
one is
a
offside.
reserve back four they're
Yes.
playing.
Yeah, but still, Ian, it doesn't look good what they're doing. I mean, Tchouaméni and Asensio have played centre halves together before. Fran Garcia is a
Yeah.
left back.
How did Tchouaméni recover that ball that quick? I have no idea.
All over the place. So even if you put Fede Valverde on and put Luka Modric on, or put Rodrigo on or something, it would make them better.
I don't know about that. You sacrifice a lot by having Valverde right back. You know? I would say like he's the best engine in the world of football. Who wins the Europa League? I think Manchester United win the Europa League. I'm not trusting Spurs on winning the trophy.
Up towards Raphinha, I think this De Jong doesn't quite get there. Vasquez got there.
Gerard, Martín, come on. No, Martín.
Just about managed to get it away. Another raid from Gerard. Martín down the left-hand side. He's almost playing like
There is so much space to be exploited here. So much space. Who do you think will
talk about value for money?
will win the Europa League final, Adam?
In particular, these days, well, it was an all-time Champions League classic, wasn't it, in midweek? And how about this stuff here today?
And Eric Garcia's gone and he's been left well alone as well.
Nothing.
But Vinicius gets him behind and then miscontrols the ball. And he was in a great position there. Had the flag stayed down.
The referee's not calling fouls.
A penny for Carlos.
I believe it. Come on, you Spurs.
Suddenly he's now 3-2 down. And looking
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Either way, Arsenal loses the debate because Arsenal has it. I mean, but I could care less about Arsenal. The only reason why I wanted Arsenal to advance was just
Yeah, someone has to win it this year.
yeah.
There's one or two.
Here's the goal, Ian.
Yeah.
An awful goal. Awful goal. I thought the corner routine was a bad goal to concede, and then I saw that one, and that was even worse. It's like kids' football at times.
Let's go. Man, if Lamine Yamal had anything. Oh, Raphinha. No!
How he didn't score, I'll never know. He wants a penalty, he's not getting it, but how he didn't score.
No way, Raphinha, you missed that.
Yet again. Pick this
What? Triple pass from Lamine?
Beautiful, and that should be 4.
No, that should be 4. That should be 4. What a chance missed by Raphinha. No, look. He should have scored. Oh my goodness, Real Madrid getting away with it. How? How do they keep getting away with these things?
Vinicius looks to knock it in behind, and Bellingham has got it behind here. They can make it 3-3. Mbappe, is he fouled? Yeah, it's another penalty.
It's when Bellingham was offside, Ian.
This crazy bonkers game goes on.
Oh my word. I mean, Jude Bellingham almost, his body language almost suggests he was offside. No, he's on. It's going to be very close again.
Frankie, if you give, if
isn't it? And then this is just sloppy, like Frankie de Jong.
Yeah.
Oh, and he doesn't
no,
anyway.
he doesn't even touch him.
No, look at that. Was there any contact at all here from de Jong, or does he take his foot away?
There's no contact at all.
There's no contact. He dives.
The simulation for Mbappe, so it's a bit to unravel here. That offside, and then that.
He completely dives right there.
No, that won't be given.
One. Marquez. Manuela is looking at it, and the VAR.
No penalty.
Booth, no penalty.
Oh, it's offside anyway.
It was offside.
Oh.
First it was offside, and then we don't think there was any contact.
Oh my God, Mbappe got away with one, man.
3-2 it stays.
I mean, what a game today.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
This game is going to be end to end.
It does rather look like both of these defences should register as charities.
Yes, it's mad. I mean, we said beforehand, didn't we? It was attack against defence.
Hansi Flick's getting a yellow card.
No, I don't think it is, Ian. I think it's one of his staff who've now gone and sat on the bench.
We'll clear that up.
Yeah, it's attack against defence. It's who can score the most goals.
If who can go score the most goals, it's Barcelona.
So you do kind of wonder.
That's offside?
Next, don't you?
I mean, the good thing is, if you're a neutral, if you're an average watcher, there's going to be more goals because they can't keep each other out.
That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Come on.
Hope you're enjoying this morning entertainment as Lucas Vázquez makes another mistake there. Let's Raphinha in behind him.
Raphinha. Yes!
4-2.
Make it 4. Come on.
The self-destruct button again. And it is
A storm viewing in the background. Mistake from Oh man, this game is so exciting.
I'm sorry, but it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Look at that defending. Wait, is it Lucas Vázquez who makes that mistake?
Embarrassment.
Come on, boys. Bro, I do not want 4. I want 7. I want 8.
I mean, you're just repeating yourself. How can you defend like this on a game of this magnitude?
Come on, man.
With so much riding on it. This is a team that won the double last year, won the Champions League and La Liga, and they are
Mistake from Lucas Vázquez.
fallen to pieces. I mentioned it before in this part of the pitch.
Let's
I'm
go.
awful sorry. Fede Valverde has to go to right back because that area of the Real Madrid pitch is absolutely collapsed.
It's so bad.
Couldn't miss that time. He should have made it 4-2 before with the header. That was even easier. And he's not going to miss it. By the way, the last time a team came back to win from 2 goals down in the Clásico was 1959. And that was Barcelona as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look at the clock. You're in injury time going into half time.
6 minutes of added time. 4-2, let's go. I compensate with giving Barca a supporter a yellow card.
And the game's gone.
And Valverde's down as well.
And he's probably Real Madrid's best player. And it looks quite serious, and you don't want to see that at all.
Ooh, that knee.
That didn't look pleasantly over the way
Oh.
his knee kind of buckled there at a horrible angle. So it goes from bad to worse for Real Madrid. In front of us, I can tell you, the Barcelona supporters are waving their scarves and shouting and hollering and singing and screaming.
Oh, look at Travis Scott.
Loving this because their team have, well, really cashed in on Real's defending, but they are very, very good.
Yeah,
and they've ripped apart nearly everybody they've played this season.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, not nice for Fede Valverde.
I hope he's okay.
The way that his knee. Oh.
He just falls on himself, doesn't he? Fortunately.
Ah, man, you gotta feel for Valverde. Bro, don't risk it. Don't risk it.
Well,
Madridistas silent now.
silent.
30 minutes ago, they were bouncing over there in that area when they were 2-0 up.
And this, of course, in the rivalry with their, well, most hated rivals, let's be honest about it, a rivalry which is based on all kinds of animosity, including political and historical.
Yeah, that's also true. I pray to God that that's not an ACL.
Somewhere watching this, of course, is Xabi Alonso, who everyone expects to be named as the successor to Carlo Ancelotti. I wonder what he's making of it.
Well, by the time he comes in, if he is going to take the job, Ian, there'll be a host of new players in this Real Madrid team. There'll be a right back, there'll be a left back, there'll probably be a centre defender, because that's what's needed.
Should have signed a right back in January.
Nice, Frankie. Oh, Raphinha.
But should there be more yet?
No, Raphinha, you had Ferran. It was a difficult pass, I'm going to be honest. It was a difficult pass.
Caught again, Ian, down that side of the pitch.
You need like a world-class passer in order to make that. From heartbreak to passion.
They can bring some kind of order. Lucas Vázquez has had a nightmare over there.
Yeah.
filling in that right back position as he's had to do rather too often this season.
Yeah, and in all the big games, he's played Fede Valverde, Carlo Ancelotti. But he's so important. He wants Fede Valverde's energy in the middle of the field.
Still out there, Valverde, but I think he's still feeling that. It's good that he's been allowed to continue.
What happened to Raphinha?
This is Raphinha's gone down, and this was fairly innocuous.
Ah, he got stepped on.
Oh, yeah. That is accidental, but it's a painful one for Raphinha.
Bro, why risk Valverde? Real Madrid, just think about it. You're having a trophyless season. You know? Yeah, you're going through a trophyless season. You have the Club World Cup in the summer. You want to be counting on Valverde right there.
Yeah, he's probably better not on the field, isn't he? This was lovely by Ferran Torres. I focused on the defensive deficiencies of Madrid, but it was lovely play and awareness by Ferran Torres. First to steal it, but also to put Raphinha in for the tap-in. He was in a better position.
Vasquez barely steps on Raphinha. I agree, but the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure, like, some of these players, like the studs that they have, like when you get stepped on like that, it hurts so much.
1953, so they're rewriting the record books. The scoreline between these two now this season is 16-6.
16-6. Wow.
And we've still got over half this game left.
Bro, I want the second half to continue, man.
Enjoying it wherever you're watching it around the United States, particularly the mums.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to everyone who's celebrating. Hopefully you guys are able to have a fantastic day with your mothers.
Olays from the Barcelona supporters. They like what they're watching from this team. They like what Hansi Flick has done.
Ole, ole. I know that Vasquez was already in action. Ah.
I think that halftime whistle's going to sound like a concerto to them to get them out of this.
Oh, Vinny, where you going?
Party trick time. Who'd have thought this in the first 10-15 minutes?
We thought it was going to be the Kylian Mbappe show, didn't we, today?
Well, it was for a while.
Yeah, it was for 10 minutes.
So you're telling me a penalty and a
De Jong. Well, can't get a touch. Torres. It's good tackling back on Chouameni.
Ah.
Wide by Jude Bellingham. Ceballos.
Dude, I want Bailey to come back. What a way to recover from the Inter loss. I agree. That's the one thing I give credit to this Barcelona team in which they have in spades. Their mental resilience is crazy. Their mental resilience is outstanding. You know?
He makes a run, but he just doesn't get it quick enough off Bellingham. He just pauses slightly.
He's off, isn't he?
Yeah, he is offside, yes. He is offside.
That's something that they've done amazingly well. No matter the circumstances, they're just able to come back.
With the passes, and that is on. We've seen it.
Not a lot of teams would be able to, come back against Inter in the way that Barcelona did, even though we lost. Why are they so slow with these damn offsides? Why half of football, man? Super entertaining half of football. Poor start, to be honest. Lack of concentration, but as Barcelona, they've shown throughout the season, you can never count this team out. And besides, it's not like we're going up against a great Real Madrid team, if we're being honest. I live for the offside versus my Ninja Turtle. Horrendous defensive showing. After this, I'm gonna go back and watch. Oh my god. I have a couple Madrid fans that I'm just gonna absolutely go crazy. I'm gonna be so shameless. gonna be so shameless. All right, guys, I'm gonna be posting the link to everyone who does want to join. Were we able to talk about the half? But great comeback from Barcelona yet again. Great comeback. Great comeback. What's up, Dorian? Hey, Culer, my bad. I just joined. I'm at work. Oh, have a great day at work. How is that not a red card for the Real Madrid? For Tchouaméni, my guess is that he was a little bit too far wide. That was the excuse the commentators were saying. And, I sort of, not sort of agree, but I can understand that point of view because he is all the way out here. But then again, if Ferran gets ahead of Tchouaméni, it could be just a simple tap-in, and Raphinha is there for the goal and everything. But NJ Sake, welcome. NJ, how are you doing, man? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Just chilling.
Chilling? That's fantastic. Sake, how are you, man? Good to see you.
He's not okay yet from the
Sake,
intervals.
he's not okay from the Israel. Damn, bro, you gotta take it there. But NJ, thoughts on the first half? How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I can't lie though. The game's actually fun though. Like being a neutral in the same time as a fan, it's actually fun though. Like it
Yeah.
has it has everything on it. The foul, the offside, the pens, and the attacking. Yeah, it has everything on it though. It's fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can't lie.
I completely agree. The amount of chances are being created, the amount of goals are being scored. You're looking at this game and you're thinking, hey, there's a minimum 2 to 3 goals
Yeah,
coming
sure.
in the second half.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like
But
what do you call this? Like they're like following one another, but at the same time they're playing at the same time. So which is fair enough. I like it so far. Go ahead.
but you need to go watch that Fizzle live
Oh
stream.
yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
My brother reacted to our 4-1 game from that.
It's funny.
Oh
Though.
my goodness.
Faisal's funny,
No,
man. I love Faisal.
what I'm gonna do, guys, is after this finishes and after the match reaction, I'm gonna go on social media and I'm gonna see all the reaction and everything.
It's funny.
That would be absolutely hilarious. I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah.
But we started off the half, I would say, relatively poorly. This
shit,
goal, it was absolutely. Now, NJ, I'm gonna ask you, why was this not called offside? Why was this not called offside? This was the first goal in which Barcelona they concede.
What do you call this? At first, I thought it was offside. But then when I look at it, like slowly, surely, I'm like, there's like a little inch that made the difference. That's why it wasn't called offside. That's why. But again, when you look at that picture, it's offside. But when you look at like deeply in it, it was kind of like a close call, to be honest.
Well, my guess is I don't think this is like an offside call. What I think is Kylian Mbappe is an offside call, but because Cubarsí gets the
arm.
last touch,
Yeah, the arm.
that's where I think where he deflects it. That's why I think.
Yeah, that's the reason why it wasn't offside.
Uh-huh. And then obviously Szczęsny makes a mistake, and then
Yeah.
it's just simply
It is
just
what it is.
it is what it is. But Eunice, welcome. What are you making of the first half? Super exciting, end to end. Talk to
Yeah,
me.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lie.
His
I
first
did
time.
miss the first Real Madrid goal, but other than that, bro, I feel like Real Madrid get another one, but I was like panicking. I was like, yo, La Liga, we might have screwed it up, but I like the response from the team, right? And Real Madrid, that penalty which shouldn't have been given, offside, Mbappe flopped anyway, right? I just like the performance by the team, man. Like 4 straight goals after a UCL exit. This team has a strong mentality then, because that's not easy to come from, especially when you start slow. And I like how we're very clinical. I wish we were this clinical versus Inter, but hey, at least be this clinical versus Real Madrid. Let's secure this league title.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good from Lamine. Good finishes
Mhm.
from Raphinha. Ferran was smart to do a little drag and pass it to Raphinha for the last scene. That was smart. And what was the first goal? Eric Garcia.
Everything.
The first goal was an Eric Garcia
What
header.
a player.
Once again, Eric Garcia stepping up
Yeah.
big. So
I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm happy, man.
I don't get it why people are like cooking Martin and Garcia. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, they're not doing anything
No,
wrong. They're
no.
not doing anything wrong. I'm like,
Exactly. If I'm being honest, both of them are having a very good game. I wouldn't necessarily say that they've been at fault. I'm looking at the goals that we conceded, and I'm looking at, hey, Cubarsí, he shouldn't be making that mistake. You're looking at Szczęsny, hey, you're
Exactly.
beaten. Why are you putting that leg in, and you're giving away the penalty?
I don't get why you're blaming Martin for that. I'm like, bro, he said he didn't not doing anything wrong. Okay, sure, like the short passes or the crossings should be better, but again, dude, he's doing okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and on top of that, the amount of chances actually that we've been close to scoring. This
for sure.
strike from Martín, when it was, I think we were down like 2-0, was phenomenal. That was going like top bins. That was going top bins.
Yeah, but it's nice.
You had this chance right here from Raphinha as well. I have no idea how he didn't score this. I have no idea.
Should
The Trivela pass from Lamine was
He
crazy.
jumped too high.
He jumped too high. You think so?
Yeah, like he jumped, but he had. I mean, he hit the ball too high. I mean,
That
like,
was such a good ball from Lamine Yamal. Like
yeah.
the way to pass, everything was unreal, bro. But I don't know. Hey, second half, bro, just keep on scoring. Like, don't rest.
Yeah.
These guys, you can tell Real Madrid they don't have that much confidence. They don't look as organized. I told you guys. I said, I know Inter was tough, but I was like, Real Madrid are not that organized. So if we just do the same thing, it's Inter, we're gonna get more chances by default. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's up, Adam? Welcome. It's been a minute. How are you feeling after that first half? Because Barcelona, we started off poorly, but we were able to come back. How are you feeling?
Okay, first of all, what the offside was that first goal?
This one?
Cubarsí.
Yeah, that one. Wait, hang on.
Cubarsí.
The top guy might keep on, but I don't think he's on. But yeah, terrible. It should have been 4-0. What a great comeback! Like, we are from heartbreak to passion. I mean, of course, my Ninja Turtle is always offside. But
Bro.
yeah, either the mentality now is to either keep possession or to score more goals. That's the only thing I have.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah,
Yeah, Barcelona, they're just looking to outscore, Real Madrid at this point. And when you look at that first half, it could have genuinely been like 5-6-2, honestly.
Well, yeah,
Real Madrid, they're creating their chances as well, obviously. It was. I want the same thing, obviously, when things go in our favor.
Yeah.
But, Real Madrid, they were also knocking. You had that, this transition run from Jude Bellingham and Mbappe, this 1-2 combination where Mbappe, he actually dives. Fair enough to Frankie Young. He doesn't give away the penalty and everything.
Yeah. Wow.
So smart from him. But it was offside,
And the funny thing is that, he's off. And, yeah. The funny thing is that we're catching up against Real Madrid in history. Like, we're about to exceed them in El Clásico matches wins.
Oh, that's true because I think it's like 105, 106, right?
It's 105, 103.
Yeah, we'll get there.
105, 103.
This whole century we've been catching up, so it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's gonna go back to back.
I mean, no. We still need to catch up the trophy for La Liga. That's the football one we need to
Yes.
catch up on.
I would love to see Real Madrid go trophyless.
We need to make that happen.
Arsenal and whoever my rival clubs are.
We need to make that happen.
I feel like, to be honest, I just think that if we score another goal, it can get ugly for Real Madrid. As long as we score the first goal, because the next goal in the game is going to be big. It's going to either be Real Madrid believe the game is still on, right? Because they do. Remember, a tie doesn't favor them. They wouldn't need to win this game outright. So they need to score 3 goals.
Yeah.
And we just need to. I think if we score 1 goal, I think the game is completely done. I feel like for them to score 4 goals.
I can't see them scoring 5.
No. Yeah, in the second half, I would trust Hansi Flick to make some substitutions. Maybe bring on Christensen, bring on Balde, bring on Lewandowski, Gavi, shore up the team a little bit. But we're gonna be looking for that 4-0 sweep. Let's go.
Yeah.
More defense, I guess. Yeah, more defense and ball playing addition on it for sure. And then what do you call this? Overall. We should be able to win this. Come on. There's no way that they're gonna fuck this up. Come on, if they fucked it up, then boy, it's gonna be a long.
What are we? 7 points clear?
No,
Yeah,
as of now.
As
For
of
now,
as of
yeah.
right now, we're 7 points
Yeah,
clear.
we can win the we can
Okay, yeah.
win the league. We can win the league next week or the next game.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
basically.
What
Hey.
would we need to win the league if we beat Madrid? Like, how many matches do we need to win? Like, win?
Next
Uh,
one more
next
after
one.
this.
One more.
One
One
more.
more.
Okay,
Yes.
good. If we
Mhm.
beat this one and beat the next one, then we win the league. Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically.
against Espanyol.
Espanyol, basically. Yeah.
Español.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Wait,
to be
but
honest,
Eunice, you
man,
want to say something?
huh?
You want to say something, Eunice?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, man, like, I mean, but I think I'm expecting Ancelotti to change something though. Like,
Oh
this
yeah.
is like,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
agree,
Like,
bro.
this was supposed to be like they tried to make it his send off. So I think he's gonna do something. You know, like
Oh yeah. He
he's gonna
will
leave
though.
anyway, even if it's a bad change. He's not gonna get criticized. He's about to leave. So
We're gonna
I
bring
expect
Brahim
him to
though.
come out differently. And I think the first 5-10 minutes, maybe ride the storm. You know, don't concede, and then bam, score a goal on them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's
that's
the
all we need to do. We don't have to. I mean, for now, I mean now we don't have to like rush anything. We can just calm it
And
down. Then
also, why do we keep starting down 2-0? Like it feels like it's a routine at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
it is a routine.
Why are we conceding so early and conceding, multiple goals? I would actually focus on that because it could have been a completely different, tie against Inter if we didn't concede so early.
I mean,
We could have
Both
been
games. Come on,
exactly.
man. We've conceded what 3 out of the 4 games in our last 4 games. We conceded 2-0 like leads every single time. Like within 20 minutes, all of them, like 25 minutes.
No.
Like, come on, if we didn't have those 2-0 leads and what to call deficits every single time, we could have, you know what I'm saying, destroyed Inter and we could have destroyed Real Madrid. It could have been 4-0, so at
I mean,
halftime.
you can really
I mean,
say
it's not our
against
fault that
Inter
we
though.
conceded this time, but like the last time, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like we should have won against Inter. Yeah, that was
Nah,
heartbreaking for me. I almost cried
nah,
that time. But yeah,
nah.
That was tough,
it's
man.
been a
I
minute.
wasn't really surprised though, because Inter was more ready than us. Like they have this mentality of like it's their last chance of trying to
They're a
win
good
it.
team, though. They're a very
Yeah.
good team.
That's
Also.
the thing.
Who wins
That's the thing
Champions
though with
League?
them. Huh?
Who wins Champions League?
I
Yeah.
got Inter winning it. Even
You
though I
got
don't like
Inter?
Inter, even though I don't like Inter because I'm an AC Milan fan because of Serie A, but I feel like I feel like Inter. I mean, Serie A and Inter needs this Champions League to like bring back Serie A. To be honest,
Okay.
by the looks of it.
In a final, I think you could favor Inter, but at the same time, I think it's difficult to count out
Yeah,
PSG.
exactly. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
because,
That's
like,
also.
other than Barcelona, I think they've been the second best team in Europe.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah,
go
they
with
are. They are.
PSG.
They've been playing really good football, to be honest. Sure, you can hate PSG because they bought Neymar or whatever, but you can't like give them. You can't like hate on them playing beautiful football because they've been playing amazing football this year. To be
Hmm.
honest, like again, either way, it's gonna be a good final because again, one team's playing defense, while one team attacking. So whoever outplays one another will win the Champions League. To be honest,
Yeah,
overall.
yeah. But also, here's where I'm conflicted a little bit because
Yeah,
so
that's the thing
Selva says
though.
right here, I need Inter to win. I can't have Dembele or PSG pick up the trophy. I do not want Dembele or PSG to win. There's like the institutions. I want Luis Enrique to win, and I don't want to see Inter win because
Then, which
because of
one
the
are you
way
gonna
they
pick
play.
then? Which one are
No,
you
I
gonna
mean
pick?
I'm in a lose situation regardless.
Yeah,
Obviously
exactly.
you wanted the situation where Barcelona, they were in the final and they won it, obviously, but right there is just choosing
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
the better evil, I would say,
Yeah,
or the
you're right
lesser
for
evil.
sure. But again, either way, for me, it's like I want Inter because even though I hate them because I'm an AC Milan fan when it comes to Serie A, it's
Yeah,
just that I prefer. But I feel like Serie needs the Champions League badly. To be honest, they need it. The Serie A
okay,
needs it
okay,
badly.
and so something that we haven't talked about, specifically about this match was that Lamine Yamal goal. Lamine Yamal,
No, yeah,
he's making that finesse pass, that
yeah,
finesse pass into the goal, clean,
yeah, for
absolutely
sure.
amazing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Absolutely
Yeah,
amazing.
his passing and everything. He's on point for sure. To be honest, like he ain't showing any fear of it. But at the same time, like we just have to win. We just have to like we don't have to overthink now because we're ahead 2 games. But again, 2 goals is nothing at the same time, right? So I just want to make sure that they stay focused and like don't have to overthink to play. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
just deliver what you can. Just don't rush anything or overthink. Just play the game how you played the last what 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What we have to do is we have to start off strong. We have to start strong.
Yeah,
Do
that
not give up
also.
this lead. Be focused. Be mentally strong. Come on. Let's lock in. All right, NJ, I'll see you for the
Yeah.
match reaction.
Peace out.
Right now, the
Yeah.
players are coming out.
Yeah. Sure.
Guys, it's going to be hype. Barcelona, we have an opportunity to make it 5-6. Come on, this against this defense, against this Real Madrid defense, with Lucas Vázquez, Asensio, Tchouaméni, Fran Garcia, Brahim Diaz, and Modric coming on. Okay. Come on, boys. Arda Culer out and Lucas Vázquez out, I believe. That's the No, Ceballos. Will you film the second half? Well, I can't show the game because if not, I get copyright. So, best I can do is share the audio from the stream.
Of possibly a lot of their lives, so they need to really show some steel and determination in the second half.
And Barcelona won't be wanting to show any mercy.
No.
The title will be as good as won if they collect the 3 points here. But they have to probably brush up their own defending too. But we've said that a few times this season. That
For real though, nothing but respect for Ancelotti. Sucks how he went out, but the guy got Madrid the three-peat. I mean, hey, I'd be perfectly happy with Carlo Ancelotti for his resume. If you're telling me, hey, Carlo Ancelotti was here at Barcelona, he won the same trophies that he won at Real Madrid, would I be happy? Absolutely.
Ferran Garcia looking to drop a ball in behind. Problem for Eric Garcia, but he's fouled by Vinicius.
Yeah, that was a foul.
Obviously, I wouldn't be happy with the way that his team plays at times, but
I think Dan, Craig, Luis, and Sid were as surprised as we were by
you won 2 Champions League in 3 years?
first half. 16 goals incidentally scored this season by Barcelona against Real Madrid. That's the most any team in any season.
Good job, Frankie.
Scored against them.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Modric will bring a lot of football intelligence.
Yeah.
That midfield, even 4 months or so short of his 40th birthday. He wants to go on, doesn't he? Playing one more World Cup for Croatia.
He's on side though.
He still feels he's good enough, which he is. But at least they'll give them a little bit of control in the centre of the park, more knowledge.
Yeah.
Won't go rushing round everywhere.
His 38th Clásico. This one, he's overtaken Fernando Hierro, the old iron defender, on the list of Real Madrid Clásico players.
Yeah, brilliant defender.
Oh, nice, Pedri.
Raphinha
Find Ferran.
was on a hat-trick.
No. Good try, boys.
Stanley Olmo as well.
I think that's a Madrid-only problem. Too many damn egos. If he helped Barcelona when Messi was around, low-key, we'd be running it back to back to back.
Be winning La Liga for the first time. Vázquez lays it with his Brahim Diaz.
He's in.
And in behind, and Mbappe and Vinicius between them managed to mess it up. They were not tuned to the same radio station there.
No, and they should have been, because the ball was a good ball by Brahim Diaz. Barcelona is so open for that kind of pass. But you're right, Ian, they messed it up.
Real Madrid had the opportunity to make it 4-3.
From De Jong. Cubarsí has to mop up. Lovely touch, Lamine Yamal. Round of applause right the way through the stadium for him. Raphinha again. Bellingham couldn't get in the game in the first half, and that will be true of a few of them.
No foul, no foul.
Raphinha. Torres in the middle. Lamine Yamal waiting. Torres!
Lamine!
Yamal!
No!
This time they get the block in with Fran Garcia. Once again, Yamal is on that left foot.
Ah, good try.
He's diving a little despairingly, but this one drifts wide.
Yeah, but look at Fran Garcia. He's just backing off. Has to go and close him down. He's 3-4 yards away from him. This was the tackle on Bellingham. He wants the foul for it. Probably was really. Frankie de Jong bringing him down before he gets anything.
Balde, Christensen, Gavi, Fermin. Bring on Balde. Bring on Balde. I want to see Balde.
A bit of breeze.
Yeah.
I also want to see Christensen in the side.
The start of the second half here.
It's quite pleasant, isn't it? What a day we've had. What a day to say you've been here.
Yeah. The stadium, of course, which was the scene of the Barcelona Olympics in 1992. That's a foul by Sanchez, getting the yellow for him.
Frustration from the youngster. He does like a bit of a rumble, doesn't he, Raul Asensio? And that's just frustration. He's never, ever winning the ball. Just comes right through the back. Ferran Torres.
That's a horrible tackle from Asensio. He literally just hacks Ferran Torres.
Oof.
No intent to play in the ball right there. What a bounce back though. Losing the Inter in the semis and then spanking Madrid at home. See, but the thing is, like, I wasn't worried necessarily about this game because this Real Madrid, they're not good. They've been struggling all season.
As long as he doesn't get another one and get himself...
And especially against this defense, no Rudiger, no Alaba, no Militao, no Carvajal, no Mendy.
A lot for him to think about, Carlo Ancelotti, but it is the final few weeks of his, well, second distinguished reign as the coach of Real Madrid. Mentioned the stadium, it's where Carl Lewis won a long jump and a relay gold. 1992, Linford Christie won the 100 metres for Great Britain. Quincy Watts, a great 400-metre runner, got a gold medal. Evelyn Ashford, the wonderful American sprinter. Days of yore.
Absolutely. We've got Travis Scott here today as well, supporting Barcelona.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's supporting Barcelona, but he's here. I know he's playing in a concert this evening.
He doesn't have to give a reason, does he?
Do you think? I think because they're playing his songs in the stadium, that's why he's here.
Well, you must have had
Oh.
all manner of Real Madrid celebrity fans in your time.
Yo, Vinny is having a horror game. And this season for Vinny has been horrendous.
Momentous occasion. Treated to a medley of Travis's songs at half-time to get the crowd going.
What happened to that? I'm the bounce back 10 times more.
Here's Iñigo Martinez.
If you have Eric Garcia nutmegging you,
Ferran Torres, formerly of Manchester City and Valencia.
oh, what a pass.
In behind, brilliant. Raphinha on a hat-trick here. He's got Lamine in the middle.
There we go.
Who scores? Of course he does.
No offside.
They're running away with it. Will there be an offside in here? Yeah, I think there might be.
Oh my God.
Might not count.
Yeah, he goes early behind the back of Tchouaméni.
What a ball this is from.
Oh man.
He's on the far side, but he looks offside.
Yeah.
He looks offside.
Oh, bro, that would have been amazing.
They have to play it out, of course, and thankfully nobody got kicked or injured. But it was offside.
Yeah, offside.
Yeah, that is the problem, isn't it, with the play going on. He gets injured in
I want more goals.
Piece of action.
But he did the right thing, Raphinha. Puts it on a plate for Lamine Yamal. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
That's a foul.
Well, he's got a whole stack of assists as well this season. I think 22 going into this game, Raphinha. It's good that Valverde seems to be okay, doesn't he? After what looked a nasty fall in the first half. Bellingham got the flick on. Nobody running in there.
Yeah, and more importantly, Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe 30 yards away from Jude Bellingham when he flicked that on.
Well, there's an incriminating stat that says Vinicius and Mbappe walk more than any other two players in La Liga. Almost, look at that one.
Ah.
Now, Ian, when you see the running stats,
Well, they're bottom of the league. Real Madrid are bottom of the league.
After games, some of the stats are absolutely damning for the pair.
I think the stat is that Barcelona run 7 miles more per game on average than Real Madrid.
Yeah. that's a massive problem, isn't it?
Bellingham.
Iñigo Martinez, feet high, right into the Bellingham.
Mistake from Iñigo.
Just takes it and walks away. That's a show of. Oh, yeah, just catches him on the hand, I think. Fortunate. And he doesn't catch him in the midriff.
Yeah, mistake from Iñigo. You should never be making that. Both freaking and Jude got confused.
Real Madrid, who have to think, what if we could just get this back to 4-3? Maybe.
Right, I think right there,
induce some
Hansi Flick got the excuse to bring on Christensen for Iñigo.
Yeah, but in reality, Madrid need to win, don't they? 4 points is not enough. Even though there is 3 games left, it's not enough. Barca will get over the line, no problem.
Well, they get over the line, they can lose this.
Yeah.
But they won the other 3 matches anyway.
Good try.
So they're easy. Including a couple of the European contenders. Mbappe breaking into space. There's nobody up there with him. Mbappe tries to go alone and nearly did. He wasn't the worst effort that.
Yeah, again, nice run, nice ball. The only problem is Vinny Jr. gives him the ball, but lovely run and pass. Just tries to open the field up, chops back inside onto his right foot, tries to whip it.
Sorry about disconnecting. All good, Adam. No worries.
It's a problem, yes, for the
Does Szczęsny get a hand to that? No, he doesn't.
defender who comes from a tiny village not far from here called Estanyol, population 190.
Wait, did Cubarsí get injured?
He comes from a family of carpenters.
Yeah, I think that could be it for him, unfortunately.
Balde coming on, Christensen as well.
It's like a Balde. He's going to be ready to come on.
But they're glad to have him fit again.
Yeah, it's offside. We knew it.
Balde, of course, is a left back.
Oh no, it's Andres Christensen. It looks as if he's going to come on as
that
well.
would be the more likely switch as a central defender for central defender.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Cubarsí's race is run, looking at the kind of signals we're getting there.
Double substitution for Barcelona.
Man, what a miss Balde was, man. What a miss. Eric does deserve it now. Brother balling out nowadays.
For the return of Alejandro Balde.
Yeah, with Gerard Martín coming off.
Andreas Christensen is most of the season with injury. The Danish international, former Champions League.
Hey, good performance from Gerard Martín. Good performance. Balde about to cook Lucas Vázquez. I need to see that.
For Cubarsí.
It was a good performance from Martín. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad whatsoever.
Yeah, and no Ronald Araujo in again. Seems to be slipping down the pecking order under Hansi Flick.
And he was the probably first choice defender, wasn't he, a year or so back?
Yeah.
The nasty ACL injury. And it takes time to get back from that.
It does.
It takes a long time to get back from that. I think that's probably what you're seeing with him.
Yeah, he didn't play well when he came on against Inter Milan, did he?
No.
But he's played a right back, as we've seen in the past, Mark, and Vinicius Jr. Centre defence. Normally he was incredibly reliable.
Give Garcia into space.
Just denied a goal.
Raphinha didn't read him. The problem is his fan base has no patience. Martín winning me over each game he plays. Seems like he's fine selling.
Just backing off. Go
See, I'm gonna be consistent with my line of thinking. Gerard Martín is not a bad player. He's not a bad player. He's just not good enough for what Barcelona want to do.
Who came on at half-time. It's a nice piece of work from him.
For the type of system that Hansi Flick employs, you want a player who can be more aggressive. You know, I think for an Inter team, I think Gerard Martín would suit perfectly. The low crosses that he'd be able to give, you know, Lautaro to Ram.
Modric looks offside, doesn't he? Mbappe.
Yeah, it was tight though, Ian.
Plays allowed to go on. Mbappe tries to wriggle through everybody.
It's just profile.
His haunches, as if he wants a bit of treatment.
Only time I had an issue with him was Inter.
Be okay.
No.
He has gone ahead of Robert Lewandowski
Yeah, he has.
in that race to be top scorer. That's one little subplot, and it is a subplot to what we're watching. Lucas Vázquez into Jude Bellingham. Remember Bellingham getting the winner in this goal last season, late on.
Great job not coming in the foul, Garcia.
It's the FA Cup final coming up on Saturday. Crystal Palace playing Manchester City, 11 a.m. Eastern time, and only on ESPN Plus. As Balde rampages forward here, goes on and on. Raphinha.
Good try.
And Real Madrid this time in the shape of Asensio can get it away, but it's coming back again.
Oh, Pedri. Lovely magic right there. I can hear the fans.
Big chance of Pedri. Pedri ringing around among the 55,000 or so fans here.
No, Pedri was right there. Get into space. Give it to him.
They've seen a few around here. Ferran Torres, Pedri.
The space they're affording them in is ridiculous.
No, Garcia, that's a mistake. Christensen, I love you. Oh,
What a block here.
what a block from Christensen.
Sensational defending from Andreas Christensen. Diaz, but this is a bit better from Real. A bit more spark. Bellingham, Real enjoying a little spell of possession. We haven't said that very often today.
Went out, yes.
Why is he on that?
Christensen just a chill guy.
It's a foul for Bellingham, I was going to say.
Ball didn't go out of play.
Yeah, ball didn't go out of play. Linesman, that's a perfect spot.
I think the referee got it right, didn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah. And there's the block. Christensen block was amazing, was it?
Just a slightly better spell here for Real Madrid.
And there's the Mbappe movement again. Just has to go earlier, has to go earlier.
And he didn't. And that's why
Nah, it's so hard to be.
intercepted.
Everyone was in the right spot.
Saying repeatedly, Barcelona, and it's not just playing Real Madrid here, but most of the season, they've looked so potent.
Yeah. Yeah, and their leading goal scorer's not even on the pitch, Ian. They look as if they can score at will.
That's good. Modric and Bellingham setting up Fran Garcia down this left-hand side. He didn't have many options.
Look at the run from Bellingham.
Vinny Jr.
Nice, Raphinha. Great job trucking back. Everyone chill and playing good.
Hasn't looked in his top form, has he, Vinicius, just lately?
No.
Both of the center backs booked for Real Madrid, so they have to be careful committing a foul.
Ronaldo's arriving. I'm sure there'll be one or two others as well, and of course a new coach too. And Olmo.
What a ball from Olmo.
So good at finding those pockets of space he has here. Yamal. Balde.
Why is Lamine out all the way on the left?
Yamal again. Barcelona play like a team who know they're good.
Yeah.
Even when they were 2-0 down, they were playing like, we're going to score in this game. We know we are.
A healthy Christensen and Cubarsí, then I feel safe. Cubarsí, I mean, Christensen, I've always said it. The only problem is the injuries. Because Christensen, when he's out there, he is so reliable.
Yeah.
So reliable.
No federal debate was required there.
No, not at all.
Ref gave the decision. Lovely ball though by Martinez. Eric Garcia, who started the comeback. Lamine Yamal, a little buzz every time he
Okay.
gets the ball. And I've seen that
He's so good, he can do it all.
There are certain
That's a good
players,
rotate.
you go to the
Rotate our
end, you
wingers
see
so we
when
don't
they
become
get
predictable.
He's super dangerous. I mean, it's not just the
No, I mean,
his assist, his touch,
I'm fine with that. Just the problem is Lamine's right foot
As I said, he plays like an
and Raphinha's
26-year-old. He's a baby just starting.
Raphinha's weak foot isn't the greatest.
It's worth repeating that line. At this age, Lionel Messi had only played five games.
times,
He's
yes.
having his 103rd game here already for Barcelona. There's the corner kick.
That's a horrible cross.
I mean, the one thing Barcelona can do is at the end of this season, tell Lamine Yamal to go and sit on a beach for 2 months.
Yeah,
Because that's what it needs.
and he can do that as
Yeah,
well.
they
Because they're
can.
not in this
They're
Club
not in the
World
Club
Cup.
World Cup, no.
But Real Madrid are.
I know. I mean, that's
As early as
Yeah,
June the 18th.
simple as that.
It's
The
incredible.
word
Lamine's
is that
right foot is just fine.
in winning,
No,
I think
like,
Ferran makes
okay,
Solari is gonna
when you
be-
talk about five,
Yeah. I mean, that's the last thing these players need, though, Ian.
like the amount of times I've seen Lamine just like not. Oh, Ferran, take a shot.
Torres.
Ah, good try.
Good block, Szczęsny.
Let's just say neither are particularly comfortable on the weaker foot.
Ferran Torres.
Simple as that.
His attack. He's stepped in very well for Robert Lewandowski.
Look at how they're recording Lamine. Wow.
I don't know what's happened, but he's sent them to another level than Ferran Torres and Raphinha. People who were under pressure last year have been excellent.
He's got a lot of goals too. Another Barcelona corner.
Ooh, good try.
But they've spoilt his 33rd birthday, haven't they, here, Barcelona? Want a clean sheet if you're a goalkeeper.
Yeah, and there was nothing he could do with anything, just gets a clump off Christensen. But there was nothing he could do about any of the goals. Courtois. He's been
No, it was all good.
quite critical of his teammates, hasn't he, this year at times, for some of the defeats.
I mean, the word is he's pretty outspoken.
Yeah.
And I think the new Belgian coach quite likes that. The previous one didn't. They fell out and he stopped playing for Belgium for a while. Frank Garcia. It's the right idea, looking for that ball in behind. Vinicius having a run at Christensen, who's made an outstanding
That's a goal
start
kick.
since he came on as sub.
Yeah, but he probably should have given a foul.
Yeah, there was a foul on Vinny from
Vinicius Jr. was off balance
from Eric Garcia.
Couldn't take Christensen well. He's probably should have given a foul for that, and he's nearly fallen over.
Yeah.
Shaping as it always did, really, as a decisive day in the La Liga title race, which has kept us enthralled most of the season. Atletico Madrid were in it for quite a long time and rather fell away.
Well, yeah, they were top at Christmas, Ian, weren't they? They beat Barcelona here, that late Alexander Soroff goal to be top at the halfway stage. But you're right, the wheels came off Diego Simeone's lads.
Soroff banged in four in about 20.
A lot of people that were saying that Atletico Madrid they're going to be favorites for this league title.
Atletico as far as being
Bringing in Julian Alvarez, bringing in Sorloth.
that Club World Cup too, aren't they?
They brought in a lot of reinforcements. They spent big money in the summer.
As are Miami and Seattle Sounders, of course. Oh, here's Torres, who couldn't reach it, and that was
Offside anyway.
for him. He knows it.
Yeah, flag went up to save him his blushes. But again, really open. Full fit was tight.
It was onside as well. No. Come on, guys. Just give me one more goal. Just give me one more goal. Come on.
Somehow it stays 4-2, which was the half-time scoreline. We were looking up at half-time. What was the highest scoring one ever? That was a 6-all draw in 1916. And you wouldn't have ruled that out at one stage.
Well, I'm only
Atletico Madrid, the ultimate bottlers. They were top. Whoa, what are they now? Like 10 points behind or something? 10 points? Let me see. 12 right now. 12. Wow.
Iñigo Martinez, long career for him, and
12 points at one point.
medal it in the next few days. A lot of his career with Athletic Club and Real Sociedad. In behind again here, Vinicius with Mbappe.
That's
Goal!
Mbappe. That's onside. It was fine.
Kylian Mbappe hat-trick in the Clásico.
No way, man.
And Real Madrid back in business. This is not quite the formality it was starting to look for Barcelona.
Look at the defensive line of Barcelona. Look, they've lost the ball. Look at them. Look how
That is mistake from Iñigo again.
Mbappe. I mean, that's incredible as well. I thought he'd overhit it, but he hadn't, and then Mbappe gets a tap in. I mean, the defensive aspect of the game is horrific. I mean, it's amazing to be here.
Bro.
It's bonkers.
Yeah, Solas got a hat trick yesterday.
Mbappe, the first player with a hat-trick in a La Liga edition of El Clásico since Luis Suarez in 2018. Well, I wondered if he might make a big statement today, because a lot of people are saying he was a 36-goal flop.
Iñigo, you've killed Raphinha there.
He could be MVP of the game.
He got 4 actually? No way. I thought he got a hat trick. I thought he got like the fast 4 and 30. Oh wow.
Suddenly you now start to wonder how this might develop from here, don't you?
Yeah. Well, we've got loads of time left for more goals. Don't worry about that.
If they start to time those passes from midfield in behind as they did that time. Pedri. Oh, Lucas Vázquez just was a bit naughty there on the way through. I think the ref's going to let that go as a bit of byplay.
Yeah, but he has to be careful. He can't grab anyone around the face anymore.
He's a bit lucky Pedri didn't choose to make more of it. I think of 1 or 2 players who would have done.
Yeah, a good lad actually, Pedri.
Oh, nice Raphinha.
Beautiful little flick, wasn't it? Balde. Barcelona could do with the 2-goal cushion, couldn't they, again? Because now you can sense it among the Barcelona fans here. Tchouaméni is able to get that away. Modric has made a bit of a difference for me for Real Madrid since he came on.
He always does, Ian. Always does make a difference.
Raphinha, take a shot. Oh, no, it was hard.
Pedri scored a gorgeous goal against today's opponents in the Copa del Rey final. Pedri was a bit. The break was on there when Frank.
What?
That.
No, and that wasn't a foul either. Vinicius grabs the ball and gives it away.
That's extraordinary interlude there. They wanted to take it quickly and then made.
Nice. Let me take a shot. No.
Down to beat it away. Screams at his defenders. Stays 4-3.
Yeah, it was a really good stop actually. He was dipping into that bottom corner.
Nothing. Guys, the game isn't over. Szczęsny's made 0 saves.
They have been in some games this season of Barcelona. I remember covering that 5-4 game against Benfica in the league phase of the Champions League. That was a couple of hours of madness as well.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Real Madrid just need to stay in the game, get defensively settled, get dropped back, defend, and try and hit them on the break. We know what Barca are going to do. They're going to control possession and they're going to make chances. They're going to pour forward. Madrid have to bide the time.
Real Madrid face off against Mallorca in midweek, Wednesday to be exact, starting at 3 Eastern on ESPN Plus. How significant that game might be, well, we'll know pretty shortly now.
Yeah, we'll know in 20 minutes.
Frankie de Jong.
I don't think he can save any of them, though. Yeah, I will do.
Yamal and Raphinha right in front of goal. Couldn't finish it off.
Yeah, outside of the left foot again by Lamine. Yamal fizzed in and he has to score. He missed a good chance in the first half. This needs to be in the back of the net as well. Volley, simple enough. He's there. He's not overly stretching. And this is the Yamal shot. Lamine Yamal
How do we miss that?
Good stop by Courtois.
Oh my!
Madrid.
Here they come again. Into the green acres. Vinicius, Mbappe's pulled into space around the edge of the box. He wasn't picked up either. Brahim Diaz. Real Madrid still believe. Modric, lovely ball. Lucas Vazquez, and then Brahim Diaz.
Yeah, needs to take it
Oh my goodness.
Right foot.
It'd be pretty hard to second guess which way this plot might twist next.
Good block, Frankie. No, that missed from.
They were caught napping. Diaz. Modric, early ball, lovely ball.
Nice, Szczęsny.
Szczęsny's fists.
Now they could break.
Here's Mbappe again.
Nice, Olmo.
Really well one-on-one with Mbappe.
It's an unlikely contest, that one.
Ah. Hansi, I'll bring in some energy. I bring on Fermin.
Modric. They couldn't touch it, the two forwards, but Fran Garcia could, because he was onside. Vinicius thought he was pushed in the middle. He's not really getting
Nothing.
that.
No chance.
Let's go, Barca.
But the forwards need to get
What's up, UA corner cast?
That's the problem. They're just walking back. The 4-3 down into the Clásico. Don't walk back.
I'm gonna cry.
Coming together between Iñigo, Martínez and Vinicius, who swapped words at the end of
Nice
the
substitutions.
There's Fermin.
Fermin and Hector Fort.
In the third division, the last time Barcelona won the title a couple of years ago. And the young fullback Hector Ford, only 18, is coming on as well. Looks like Danny Olmo is one of those coming off. And we'll see who else in just a moment.
Okay, changes from Hansi Flick right here.
Yeah. So Ford will go to right back.
You got Bologna winning Coppa Italia.
Including his well-taken goal.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on.
again, Hansi Flick trusts him, brings him into the team. He's being rewarded.
So here comes Ford, who did feature in midweek in Milan and has started the last two La Liga games as well. So he's another one
Ooh.
from the,
Wait, so you're fighting for the Champions League spots. I'm looking at the table right now. Lazio tied. Roma 1 point behind.
tonight as well,
Yeah.
with the well-documented financial issues.
There you go, Fermin. Into space.
Sound iron out and found Fermin Lopez. Busy, buzzing little player is Fermin. Playing on his 27th
Lamine, what can you do?
birthday, by the way, as well. Another birthday boy.
Serie A has been fun. Napoli in pole position. Inter right behind them.
78th minute. Plenty could still happen here, believe me. Oh, that's the kind of mistake they can't afford. Bellingham got hurt in that tussle with Frankie de Jong. But one mistake and Real Madrid are in behind, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's
Raphinha, you're into space right here.
Wheel is spinning a little bit all the time.
Find
Barcelona.
Fermin.
Fermin.
Oh, well, pass from Hector Fort.
What a good ball that is to Lamine. Lamine Yamal cuts inside. Courtois fist to it, and then Torres claims handball in that blockage. Referee says no. He points to the shoulder.
Shoulder.
It's too far for us to see from here. We'll have to look at the replay.
Yeah. How much time left? Roughly like 10 minutes or so.
I mean, he does incredibly well again.
That's handball. That's handball.
No chance.
What?
No chance.
No, it's never going to get that.
No, it hits his arm, but there's no chance.
Yellow card for Ferran.
Yeah, he brings down.
What do you mean no
There's
chance?
so much going on in this game.
No.
That's a handball.
He's only been on the pitch about 2.5 minutes.
Above the elbow, that's still hand.
Picked up a card.
You can't go to a replay because something's happening at the same time. Just seen a game like it.
That's handball.
Hits him on the arm, but it's not outstretched, Ian. He's just trying to get across.
He hasn't made himself bigger or
No.
changed his natural shape.
And it's from a yard. There's no way you can get his arm out the way.
It doesn't matter. He blocks a shot.
You never know, do you, now with handball?
yeah,
Because I heard Kevin De Bruyne talk about this, so the players don't know.
Oh my God.
I understand that. There's no way. There's no way.
Well, hang on a minute, because he's now waiting.
No, I know he's waiting. I know they're going to talk. They're talking to him, but I'm saying it shouldn't be a penalty. No chance.
He shouldn't. No.
I mean, I completely disagree. Your hand's right there.
Different ways in different countries.
It's bananas, Ian. This handball rule is a travesty now. Nobody knows exactly what's going on. How can someone whack a ball from a yard at you and hit your arm and it be a penalty? It's not outstretched. It's not a 90-degree angle.
But it's going on, Macca,
Yeah, I know.
which suggests to me they're looking at this over and over again in the booth.
Well, if Chouamini's arm isn't there, it can go in.
To the monitor.
Well, they're taking an aid to the bound. They're bound to send them to the monitor
right
now.
with you. Well, yeah, that's what he's doing. And he's going to give a penalty. It happens every time. I mean, this
Bro,
is
look at
massive
this.
because
Look at that.
ball's traveling at what? 60 miles an hour, whatever it is. Chouamini hasn't stuck his hand out, hasn't made himself bigger, but they do interpret it differently in different parts of Europe. We've seen it in the Champions League.
Look, you can hardly see it, Ian. Look, I mean, he's trying to get across to block it. It's fired at him from half a yard away. I mean, it's bonkers.
But
I'm sorry.
You know what? How often does the ref say, no, I'll stick
Oh, I know.
to my original decision?
Yeah, there's no way the ref's going to stick to his original decision. He's not
It hits his hand. And then top of that, it's below the elbow. It's below the elbow.
I mean, that's not sticking out wide, is it? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Somewhere lurking in the background of all this is
That's a handball. That's a handball, man.
Real Madrid TV doing
That's a handball.
Be strong.
about referees. Before
That's well below the...
shouldn't be allowed. We've said it before. What's he going to give? I've got a feeling. Let's have a look.
Bow to the pressure. No penalty.
No penalty.
Very
Stick-
nice.
sticks
Very
to-
nice.
He's got that right.
He
Well,
has got it right.
No, he has not gotten that right.
Well done.
He has not gotten that right.
common sense has prevailed
Well
there.
done.
Well, you know what Hansi Flick and Barcelona will say, and you know what maybe other clubs in Spanish football will say, and that's the problem.
I cannot believe. If that's Real Madrid, that's given 10 out of 10.
He gets across
Unbelievable.
and he's trying to pull his arm back down because it's a natural movement. He's not sticking it
That's
out.
offside. That's offside.
When that ball arrives, whatever happens next. And they play on. What a dramatic game this is. It seems to have about 1,000 storylines.
Oh my God.
Somewhere amid all of that, the clock is ticked round to 83 minutes. So Barcelona, will they hold on?
I mean, there's going to be at least
It's a long
5,
time in
6,
this
7, 8.
game.
Yeah, there's going to be 10 minutes of injury time
gonna be a long
with all the subs and VAR and injuries.
Hendrick, the young Brazilian who was full of goals in the Copa del Rey, not too many in other competitions, is still feeling his way around Madrid, replaces Lucas Vázquez.
Yeah, Fede Valverde will go to right back. And Hendrick will just
Yeah, all right.
he wants to play and try and get a goal.
Now what Barcelona don't want here is the kind of late drama that befell them in Milan. And this is where you might respectfully suggest could just be a little more pragmatic, but it isn't in their DNA, not really. Keep going for it. Raphinha. Courtois beats that out again, and happily for him, it goes to a white shirt. Forced challenge is deemed illegal, and then Vinicius is telling the referee that
Oh my God.
for kicking the ball away.
And they show it's in the middle. No, regardless if it's in the middle, it hits the hand. No, it's not like it hits your shoulder. No, it hits his hand. I just know for a fact if that's called in favor of Real Madrid, it's a penalty. It's simple as that. It's a handball. I saw it. It's a handball. Nothing can tell me it's not a handball.
Now in the early evening sunshine of Barcelona, the closing
It's on the rules. No,
of this
no.
extremely eventful game. Brahim Diaz.
Well played.
Real Madrid need a goal. They might get it here. Vinicius.
He's controlled it.
Vinny.
Looked as if he was offside, but everybody else was fine.
And it's a Taylor
Let's go.
from Vinicius.
Papa Perez tried everything to go out on the high.
Opportunity for
Barca
referee
robbed
to
of the
back.
pen.
He looks a bit cheesed off with the whole thing there.
Yeah, he did. It was a selfish shot, wasn't it? He hadn't set himself at all.
Having said that, Vinny did set him up for his hat-trick, didn't
Yeah, he did. Fair play to the referee. I think he's had a good game.
he? Yeah. And not an easy one,
No,
too.
not an easy one at all.
Fermin Lopez trying to get in here behind. Asensio just runs out of play. And Barcelona, their fans can smell the title. It can't be won today, but it can be realistically as good as one, you would say. Not even a draw is really good enough for Real Madrid. That would keep the gap to 4 points. Remember, the tie break, if teams are level on points, is the head-to-head record. And Barcelona are going to be ahead in that department, having won the first Clásico 4-0 in La Liga. Even if it came to that. Is Mbappe? No, nothing during this time.
Yeah, really nice player. Hector fought it well.
Good defending, Hector.
I mean,
Victor
Real Madrid
Munoz.
have on the
Who's he?
record that Barcelona have beaten them 4 times this year, so that's a reason to try and get an equaliser.
It's Pedri. Lamine Yamal again. Just a reminder that Barcelona, when there have been 4 Clásicos in the season, they never, ever won all 4 against Real Madrid. So they can make a bit of history in that department today. They want another goal here, so they can breathe a little easy. Late on, Raphinha.
Can't wait to hear the Madrid fans crying about how the referee screwed them over. And what situation? How?
We've had 7 goals.
How are you going to justify that isn't a handball, bro? Please.
Munoz coming on. And back there, Vinicius Jr. off, surprisingly.
Debut for Victor Munoz, only 21, right-sided midfield player. He's been on the bench before, he's never got on before, and he replaces Vinicius.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe Vinicius is just
What is this?
feeling something.
Yeah, he's just limped towards the bench, but Victor Munoz has come on as a right midfield, and he's pushed Hendrick up top with Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah.
And Gavi's going to come on for Ferran Torres to see the game out.
Okay.
Yeah, Gavi finding it hard to get back in the starting lineup. It's been a long recovery from his injury, but he's a long way past that now. What a player to have in reserve, though. Gavi.
Brilliant player.
Yeah.
He was arguably man of the match this time last year, Ian, wasn't he? Before Bellingham got us 2 late goals, but I thought he had a wonderful game.
Yeah. It's a very good bench Barcelona have as well.
Oh my God.
Lewandowski, yeah. Mbappe is Hendrick, lets it run. And what an opportunity. Wasted by the youngster, Munoz.
The chance that Munoz missed.
On his debut in the Clásico, chance to make it 4-4. and doesn't stick it away.
First kick of the game. That's his first kick, and this is his second, and he smashes it.
Thank goodness. Yo, what are we doing?
Wow, first kick of his career.
Yes. What a moment.
Oh my
What a
goodness.
moment for Victor Munoz, but never threatening. Wow.
Well, we'll have the FC team, by the way, looking into all this. It might take them quite a while later on. Dan Craig, Luis said he cast 1,000s here.
Oh.
I'm sure Mac will have something to say somewhere.
What an opportunity.
Oh
that
my
was.
goodness, man. How much time of extra time added?
Going to be a first league double for Barcelona over Real Madrid. If it happens for 6 years, that is still quite a big if, I'd say.
There's still plenty of time left to injury time. And substitutions, plenty of time to make more chances.
Well, Martinez deliberately ran across the path of Hendrick to make sure he couldn't get to that ball and got an injury doing it.
Come on, just get on with it. Come on. Yeah, silly.
Sancho won the header, Gavi.
6 minutes. Nice, Gavi.
6 minutes of injury time. I thought it'd be more.
Yeah. Fermin Lopez. Looking towards that far corner, wasn't he? Gavi wants a goal.
Great block, Freddy Valverde.
Very good block. And Real looking to get at it. Mbappe.
Balde is
Fringe
tight.
offside. Mbappe. And Munoz
There we go.
again, but he never got to the ball. Balde made sure of that.
Oh my god, what an end to the match.
No flag. I thought Balde was deep. Let me have a look here. Can't see Balde. Oh, Balde plays him on. He does. He plays him on.
He does.
Mbappe goes early with the shot. Look how far away he is from the goal.
Good save, Szczęsny. Good save. Good save. Boys, just end the match. Just close it out. No need, no reason to be that advanced.
To the one he finished earlier. This time he didn't find the corner and didn't really hit it.
No, I wonder whether he thought he was offside, Ian.
Tchouameni! He's got it!
Oh,
Offside.
he thought Mbappe touched it. Mbappe was offside.
The flag goes up. Drama upon drama here. Tchouameni won that header.
Let's see if Mbappe touches it or he gets in the way of the goalkeeper. Mbappe's offside.
Yeah.
He jumps over the ball. Yeah, it's offside, isn't it? I don't know whether he touches it, Killian.
Don't think he does.
No.
No, he affects the play.
It doesn't count because
He affects the play.
If he'd stayed out of that,
Yeah, whether
it
he's...
might have crept in anyway.
Yeah, I think it does, Ian, yeah. So
It
many
does.
moments today. This game has been off the scale, hasn't it? It's been incredible.
Boys, just close it out. Come on.
Hasn't it? Just as Barcelona were involved in the other night. Yes, there have been mistakes, of course, but who's complaining? Nobody much, except probably Real Madrid.
Incoming Araujo.
This age-old rivalry. It's gone on for so long, and right through history, they're nearly level in terms of the number of goals scored, these two. I think a couple in it in Barcelona's favour. Not long by.
Oh, Fermin, you had it.
Couldn't quite control it.
There we go. Come on, close it out. Close it out.
The only surprising aspect is it's only been one goal in the second half. Madrid have won the second half 1-0.
Well, you'd won a lot of money if you'd had a bet that Barcelona weren't going to score in the second half.
I mean, we don't know how. I mean, he's missed a couple. Kylian Mbappe's missed a couple. I don't think I've seen a game as open as this against two stellar standout teams.
But the big picture here is you're looking at the effective end of Real Madrid's season.
Yeah, this is the end of no trophies for Madrid. I mean, what is Iñigo Martinez doing? Oh, bless us. He pulls his foot away. It's as if he's been poleaxed. Come on.
Wow. We should play Xavi ball now? Bro, just defend, man.
Mood among the Barcelona fans.
Oh yeah, and rightly so, Ian. They know what this is all about. And what it means in the big picture, as you said, 7 points clear. Effectively taking La Liga.
For the 28th time it would be, as and when it is completed, which won't be today.
Nice, Fermin.
Lopez, typical work from here. Oh, he just beat
Whoa, go for Fermin!
it up. This amazing game, this thriller.
Nah.
By Lopez. 5-3.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Surely on their way to being champions of La Liga.
Oh yes, Fermin Lopez
There we go.
surrounded by fans, cameramen, teammates. All of the Barcelona staff were on the pitch. And that is the nail in the coffin that finishes everything off. Campeones rings out amongst the fans.
Wild scenes of joy all around this Montjuic Olympic Stadium, which has been Barcelona's temporary home, but will take its place in the club's folklore, and they will not forget this match.
Yeah, it does.
Let's fucking go.
It does, but it won't be given that ball in, will it? There's a million things to do before it goes in the back of the net.
There we fucking go.
I wouldn't have thought it'd be given handball.
There we go.
His hand, yeah, but it's accidental, isn't it? Finish was lovely, curling away from Thibaut.
What a goal from Fermin.
Imagine giving
What a goal.
No goal after all those celebrations. Lovely strike.
But that can happen in the
No,
VAR era,
of course
as
it
we
can.
well know.
He's having a look at it, Ian. The referee's going to go and have a look. The referee's
He's
going
gonna
over
look.
to the monitor to look.
Any handball involved
Yeah.
in by the attacking side.
Cherry Scott needs to do more collabs.
I mean,
Wait, he's looking at the...
No, the crowd is still celebrating.
I've got a feeling. you kind of.
It's amazing.
It's like rinse and repeat,
Yeah.
this, isn't it?
He just volleys it off his hands.
No.
It's just, look where it is, though, Ian. He has to do so much to score the goal. I feel
No. You can't. You can't rule that out.
the game.
Was he going to stick to his decision again? Did the other time.
He's disallowed it. He's disallowed it.
No way.
After all
No
those
way.
celebrations. Oh, it's laughable, isn't it?
That is. Well, you can debate the whole VAR thing all night. Look at this. It's like a playground match at the moment. Lamine Yamal this time.
Come on, Raphinha.
Through. Raphinha. Oh no! He can't get that hat trick.
He could have had 7 in. Oh my word! I mean, you're right. This is like a playground game.
There we go. There we fucking go.
And the referee does blow his whistle to end what you can only describe as.
There we fucking go. No way they ruled that out. No way they ruled that out.
7 points clear. The title will surely be theirs. Carlo Ancelotti's final Clásico ends in a defeat, and that is Real Madrid's season, really.
There we
All
fucking go,
done.
boys.
Misery for them. They had big chances.
There we fucking go.
Kylian Mbappe got a hat trick. Ends up on the losing.
How did they... Yo, we should have scored way more goals than that. We should have scored way more than that. Oh my goodness. But it doesn't matter, boys. At the end of the day, Barcelona got the dub. 4-3. I think the commentators, they were mentioning it. First time, I think, Barcelona have done the 4P against Real Madrid. Crazy. My brother, Madrid fan, even he was shocked by the calls. Let's go, boys. We're right there. We're right there. One more win, and we're champions of La Liga. One more win. One more win. Come on, let's get it. One more win. But all right, guys, I'll be back in a couple minutes with the match reaction. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy it. I know I did. It was a very entertaining match. Stressful as well. Barcelona missed tons and tons of chances. But it is what it is. Move on. Look at this handball, man. Look at this handball. Crazy. Crazy. All right. See you guys in the match reaction.